All right, that is Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman after meeting with private sector bankers as well as NBFCs. It's unusual. We didn't see public sector bankers being given the opportunity to speak with the media post that meeting when it had happened a Friday ago. But this time, the private sector bankers, they're joining in with the Finance Minister, talking about what they believe, in Uday Kotak's words, is the dharma of the private sector also to join hands with the government in this outreach program. The Finance Minister making it clear, the message she's getting, she said, kept reiterating that the message she has received from private sector bankers and NBFCs is that consumption is happening, that once the Pitha Paksh period is out of the way, demand is likely to pick up, that the commercial vehicle decline in sales is cyclical, expects that to return to some degree of normalcy within a quarter or two. On the passenger vehicle side as well, with the festive offers, things should start to look up. Liquidity is not a problem. She reiterated that several times over, that the feedback that she has received is that liquidity is not a problem. You heard it from the bankers as well. Uday Kotak saying liquidity is surplus, and hence that is not a concern. Let's go across to my colleague Sapna Das. She's in conversation with Mr.Vaidyanathan of IDFC Bank.
Private sector lenders were speaking. All of them were themselves expressing that there was a lot of demand. They were doing their own programs, which the finance minister appreciated.
But same was the case with the public sector banks. So, I mean, and okay, allow me to ask this question again. So, no, I mean, in the sense, if your union FM is, messaging or is communicating with the system, then the system will obviously listen.
No, the union FM was particular that the credit was wishing that the credit reaches the grassroots of the country. At the same time, they made it clear that these are your norms, you practice your own norms. And as I said before, there was optimism in the private sector banking system for credit to the retail credit, small businesses.
Okay. No, but then are most of the lenders doing the outreach?
As I said, all of them are already doing it. That's how they're all growing. If you notice, all private sector banks in the lower end of the segment are growing anywhere between 15 to 20%. All of them are growing.
Okay, last question. Now, retail banking is what is driving the, whatever, so-called consumption at the moment. What happens to the big ticket loans? Why is there no talk about that? Where is the credit expansion really going to come from? Why are people looking so optimistic when, the situation in the banking space is pretty bad at the moment?
They're looking optimistic because they can see the future.
Including IDFC?
Yeah, indeed. Even for our bank, IDFC First Bank, the growth is coming in the retail sector. We are growing the retail sector, lending to small entrepreneurs, taking 20,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupee loans, small ticket loans. As you know, we are growing that around 25% plus year on year.
What about the big ticket loans?
Indeed. Now, as far as big ticket loan is concerned, the general feeling among people is that while the demand will start coming back once the sentiment lifts, then the general discussion was a few months is the feeling that people had, because after the corporate tax cut, there is a big lift in sentiment. And people feel that once sentiment lifts and consumption increases, then it's only a matter of time for credit to grow for the large corporate also.
Thank you very much.